right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. And this one is called Jim Jones Goes Off on Tony Yayo and calls him a crackhead. Calls him a crackhead after Yayo said this. Let's get into it.
All right, so Tony Yayo went on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp, and during the episode, he started talking about loyalty in the rap game and who really looks out for their people in regards to the bosses in hip-hop like Jay-Z and 50 Cent. Yayo pretty much said in this interview that Jay-Z don't look out for his guys the way that 50 Cent looks out for him, and this comment has kicked off a whole chain reaction. Memphis Bleek has responded, defending Jay-Z. Jim Jones has jumped in and put his 2 cents in, calling Yayo a crackhead, saying that he needs to clean himself up. And all of this came from a conversation about loyalty. Yayo thought he was just giving 50 his flowers. Well, really, Yayo be giving 50 the whole damn flower shop. But the things that he said in this interview with Shannon Sharp has apparently rubbed some people the wrong way. So let's start this video off with the moment that has set everything into motion. Yayo talking about Jay-Z and 50 Cent on Club Shay Shay.
Okay, so that's what kicked it off. All right, I was wondering what started this shit. So it was the Club Shay Shay be starting some fires, boy.
We 30 years in the game and we still touring. Like I just said, we just came back off tour.
Yeah.
You know, with Fifth, and we still touring, still. And I do my own tours too for people. Oh, yo.
You see,
I do my own tours. I did tours in Canada. I did a tour across the whole Germany and the Swiss Alps. And that's why I don't care about the hate. Cause I'm like, I got the possibility to do my own tour.
Wait, hold on. A Tony Yayo show? Wait, am I tripping? I know the So Seductive song. What other songs Tony Yayo had? I remember, I know the G-Unit records. The G-Unit songs is fire. G-Unit album, fire. His solo shit, So Seductive. What other songs did Tony Yayo have solo artists? Let me know in the comment section.
Like something with Memphis Bleek. Memphis Bleek said to Nori, Yayo said Jay-Z didn't have us on tour like he did, or I eat my own halal. I eat my own halal too. If you want to say that, to Memphis Bleek, I just came off my last tour. All I'm saying is when you see Jay-Z in a setting, he never really, when he's doing a Beyonce show or whatever, you don't see Memphis Bleek on the stage or him being brought out. You know, even if I'm doing the hype man shit with 50, he's bringing me out. I'm making money. I'm going to.
That's that man girl too. That's it. That's whole wife tour.
Yeah, that's whole wife tour.
So if
that's a hater take, man. Nah, Tony Yayo. That's a hater take. Oh, when Jay-Z comes out with Beyonce, he doesn't bring him out. Like, nigga, what the fuck? That's his wife, nigga. Let them do their thing. I want to be all in the goddamn videos, whatever 50 do, nigga. That's his wife, nigga. He come out to do her shows, and nigga, what the fuck I'm gonna bring out the homies for? Nigga, they know. When I do my own solo shows, I'm gonna bring the homies out. But if this is my wife shit, and you know Beyonce run a strict program, nigga, she ain't letting everybody on stage with her. The fuck is you talking about? That's some hater shit. That was a hater take right there.
Oh, I believe if Hove was out on his own, he would bring Bleek out. There is no need for him to bring Bleek in a situation where it looked like if this was last tour you're talking about with the Cowboy Carter.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So to me,
you a hater, bro.
Because I look at Bleek as a loyal guy, like I'm a loyal guy to Jay. But I look at like Fifth, my guy Hervé. One day we had TRL, and it's the Young Gunners there.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to him out, and Hervé says loud, "You don't gotta worry about nothing. You got 50. Jay-Z doesn't do nothing for these guys like 50 does." And Hervé, I think he worked with them too. But he said that to me, and that always stuck in my head. Rest in peace to him.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Tony Yayo should have been a donut because the way he be glazing is crazy.
It sounds like he got personal hate. Now, I don't know if they got an outstanding beef. Memphis Bleek, Jay-Z, and... Wait, do Jay-Z and 50 get along? They don't get along, huh? Man, I see all that New York shit, all them niggas be beefing, man. Tony Yayo for sure got some hate for Jay-Z and Memphis Bleek. The way he talking, that's some hate.
This man is really 50 Cent's favorite dependent. Every interview that Yayo does, I feel like he trying to win Employee of the Month at G-Unit. This man talks about 50 Cent like 50 is his daddy. Yayo don't never say what he does for 50. He just be like, 50, my guy. He feeds me. He loves me. Like, bro, we get it. He comes in the room, tucks you in at night, and kisses you on the forehead, bro. Every time Yayo says 50 took care of me, I swear to God, I hear soft R&B music start playing in the background.
I mean, you got to be a different type of nigga to be a hype man at 40 years old. 40 plus. You're not even 40. You 40 plus. You 45 or something. To be a hype man, when you're an artist, you're an actual artist. Most artists is like, I'm not gonna be a hype man. What the fuck? That's some shit you give to the homie who don't rap. You being a hype man, that mean, hey nigga, you need this gig. If you're an artist and you're at 45 and you're being a hype man, you need this gig, nigga. You putting all pride to the side to come out and be a hype man, bro. So that's why he ain't trying to lose his spot. He know if he say anything wrong, 50 be snapping on these niggas too. 50 be dissing Yayo, he be dissing Banks, all them niggas, he be dissing everybody.
Now, Memphis Bleek, which is somebody who has been signed to Jay-Z, has been a right-hand man to Jay-Z, he basically is the Jay-Z what Tony Yayo is the 50 Cent, right? Memphis Bleek seen this interview, he heard this, and he went on Drink Champs, and while he was doing his interview on Drink Champs, he took a moment to address this. Here's what he said.
I seen something Tony Yayo said, Hov don't look out for me like 50 look out for him.
Oh, word? He said that?
I just want to clear that up. Hov don't have to.
All right.
You know what I mean?
All right, okay.
I'm chewing a lie on my own.
Right.
If Hov look out, I'm telling you, I'll be up there.
Right.
So when y'all see me out here, that's the Blizzle budget. But back to you, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but I just want to let niggas know Hov don't have to.
Right.
All right, so nothing too crazy, right?
Who would you rather be? Let's just go there in the chat right now, in the comment section. Who would you rather be? If you had to be one or the other, Memphis Bleek or Tony Yayo, which one would you rather be?
It ain't like Memphis Bleek was like, I heard what Tony Yayo said. It's up when I see him. It's stuck. We gonna have to get busy. He was just like, look, bruh, hey, not everybody is the world's greatest baby mama, bruh. You know, 50 might be taking care of you like that, but I don't need Jay-Z to take care of me like he's my daddy. I'm out here handling my own business. Like I said, nothing too crazy. All right, and Tony Yayo and Memphis Bleek have never really had smoke like that. But somebody who has had smoke with 50 Cent is Jim Jones. 50 was the head of G-Unit. They had discourse back then, right? I'm not going to cover the whole beef between 50 Cent and Dipset in this video, right? But they had beef back in the day. And in the last few years, that has kind of ramped up, especially after Tony Yayo went over on Math Hoffa's show and he spoke about Jim Jones and his other rapper Stack Bundles. Stack Bundles is a rapper who died. He was close to Jim Jones. And in that interview with Math Hoffa, Tony Yayo was basically like, Jim Jones left Stack Bundles in the hood to die. All right, this is something that Jim...
Rest in peace, Stack Bundles, man. You know what I'm saying? Free the wave, man. The wave is coming home. We just reacted to that. You know what I'm saying? That was his man's right there. Max B is finna come out. Stack Bundles was his man's. It's got, hey, Jim Jones, you got vengeance to pay when Max B touchdown, man. I don't see that beef calming down. I think Max B finna get out with a vengeance and go crazy, and they gonna kick it up. But let's get back to this.
Jones has talked about in interviews in the past, saying that he did everything he could for Stack Bundles. Stack Bundles just didn't want to get out the hood. He was happy where he was at, pretty much, right? But what Tony Yayo said about Jim Jones was ultra disrespectful. So Memphis Bleek, he has this podcast that he's been running called the Rock Solid Podcast. This is a podcast that is presented by Drink Champs, but Memphis Bleek is the host of it. So he's been getting his bag over there. Obviously, they do what podcasts do. They invite people on. Well, the other day, he had Jim Jones on there, and Tony Yayo ended up getting brought up. So you got Memphis Bleek, who has spoke on Tony Yayo. Tony Yayo has spoke on him. You got Jim Jones, who Tony Yayo has spoke on. And so when these two got in the room together and Tony Yayo came up, Jim Jones basically didn't pull no punches responding to Tony Yayo. He gets mad disrespectful, calls Tony Yayo a crackhead, and a bunch more, right?
See, look, this nigga got a podcast. That's what I'm saying. Jim Jones is deadly on that mic because he don't hold back, which is good for podcasting because he's going to have a lot of viral moments. Now, in the streets, what's going to happen from that? I don't know. But he's a wild card. He's literally a wild. He's the definition of a wild card on a podcast mic. He's going to say wild ass shit. He doesn't hold no punches. And a lot of people love that shit. A lot of people love that shit. But my question to y'all is, off subject, will y'all buy these pants that Jim Jones is selling right here? He said he ain't fuck with the Chrome Hearts no more, so he made his own pants. Are you buying those pants right there he got on? Let me know in the chat right now.
Absolutely spazzes. Y'all look at it.
Well, a lot of, me from the hood, so people look at Bleek and don't understand the business he's doing. They always look at Jay like, oh,
Yeah.
But
That's why.
Bleek
That's why
out
you
here
got
making
niggas like
moves.
Yayo talking about, Jay don't take care of nigga. I don't need Jay to go on tour.
You'll smoke hard coke, yo.
Yo, chill. Yo, chill.
You look like you need to be taken care of. You look like you need to go to the dentist. You need to look like you need to brush your teeth. You look like you need hygiene. You look like you need help. Tell your man 50 send you an ounce or something, yo.
You do need
You
that
might
help.
need
That's
2
why-
ounces.
That's
That's
Damn.
why in full movie. I got a G for every bump in your face. I promise you that.
Damn.
That's
I
a
promise
fact.
you that.
That's why he worried about
Peon,
me.
you broke. You know
See?
I got it.
Ooh. Snapped on that nigga. Damn. Hey, snapped on that nigga right there.
What's up? The
Ain't
bag
nobody-
is up. The both sides.
Hey, yo.
Hey, Flea, where the both sides, Flea?
Let me finish that off. Ain't nobody taking care of niggas over here, B.
Pardon me.
Nah, you good, my I love it. Niggas deserve it. They need to hear this shit, man, because they bugging out here, all these worrying about who taking care of who. We take care of we. Ain't no
100%,
who
nigga.
take care of who.
up,
You
nigga?
know who doing it. We live.
Us,
We getting
the
money.
gangway, we take
You
care
feel
of
me?
everybody. We take care of each other.
That's a fact, my G, but shit. Linking back up with you, Jim, we missed out on a
Nah,
lot
this
of
is dope.
opportunity, bro, but we ain't gonna miss it out going forward.
Nah,
we need to
man.
put some pain
Time-
together,
time
bro.
don't lie.
Now,
Hey, how y'all like Memphis Bleek as a podcaster? I'll be watching it and I'll be like, it gotta grow on me. It gotta grow on me. Memphis Bleek, I'm like, it feels like it's forced. Like it ain't organic to me. But it's gonna grow on me. Joe and Jada had to grow on me. I love that show now. That's one of my favorite shows I love to watch right now, Joe and Jada. But that shit had to grow on me. But this shit, I don't know. I'm Memphis Bleek. I'm like, let's see. Let's see what happens.
Jim Jones said what he said. He feels how he feels about the situation. Granted, I don't feel like he really addressed what Tony Yayo had said. Tony Yayo's whole criticism was like, I know you got money. I know you got it, but everybody around you look dusty as hell. What's up with that? Right? Yayo was basically like, if you really rich like that, how come your homeboys ain't rich with you? Like 50 is rich, and so all of his homies is rich because, 50 be putting the butter on the biscuit, I guess, but Jim Jones, he went completely off in that interview. He accused Tony Yayo of smoking hard coke, so crack, calls him dusty. At the end of the day, what we got is a bunch of guys arguing over who gets pampered by another grown man better. Now, I'm sure Tony Yayo is going to have a crazy clip.
That is wild. They all arguing over who gets treated better by the nigga that they was under. That is crazy when you think about it.
For the next interview he does on Vlad TV, right? I'm sure Vlad is booking the interview right now as we speak to get Yayo back in there to talk about this situation. That's probably going to be a hilarious clip. But in the meantime, he's only really responded with this one clip that he posted up on his Instagram story. And this is the clip that he posted right here.
Everything y'all do, I don't do. I do the other thing. Everything y'all go across the street that way, I'm going up. Holla at your boy. I do other things, man. I don't do what y'all niggas do. I don't do what niggas do. I don't watch money. I don't care. I just do what I do.
Now, that clip is actually of Max B.
He posted
somebody
Max
who
B.
is locked up right now, but somebody who also had beef himself with Jim Jones back in the day. It's like his arch nemesis, right? So he posted that right there up. And I got to admit, man, Yayo is a funny guy, right? That dude be making me laugh. But that's what we got. That's the situation. Jim Jones crashing out on Tony Yayo, calling him a crackhead, man. Y'all got to let me know what y'all think about all this in the comments down below.
All right, man. That's crazy. So here we are, y'all. Here we are. We are at the era now, you know what I'm saying, where all of the rappers that, came up when we was in high school and school and shit, they are now at the age where they want to sit down and do podcasts. So now we're finna see all these OG artists start doing podcasts. It's only the beginning because right now I think people are looking like, okay, if Cameron and Mace could do it, if Joe Budden could do it, now Joe and Jada shit looking good. Wait a minute, hold on. Then I just saw the alliance of, like I said, Jim Jones, Davies, like they put 4 of them together. Mano, Jim Jones, Davies, and Fabulous. And you got to remember, a lot of artists didn't want to do podcasting. Hell no, that shit corny. They didn't want to do reality TV. Hell no, that shit corny. Now they seeing how much chili come from this shit. Now they all want to do it. But here's the thing. Everybody's not going to be tight. And at the same time, people look at you in a different light when they don't hear you talk a lot. And a lot of people got respect for you as an artist because of your hit records. But now you finna either A, win them all the way over where they gonna love you even more, or you finna lose these niggas as fans and they finna see how fucking corny you are. They finna see how cheesy you are, how corny you are, how much of a hater you are. And that's what's finna happen with a lot of these old niggas, because a lot of these old rappers are gatekeepers, bro. They haters. They don't want to see other niggas shine. They don't want other niggas to come up. They don't want to, you know what I mean, roll the red carpet out for the next wave, the next youth. Like, they don't want to do that shit. So it's gonna be ugly, man. Seeing all these old niggas come together and do podcasts. But let me know what y'all think though. What y'all think about this beef? New Yorkers, where y'all at? East Coast, where y'all at? Let me get a hand clap. New York, where y'all at, nigga? What y'all think about this beef with y'all kings right here? Where y'all princes? Because they was underneath kings, you know what I mean? They was underneath Hove and 50, you know what I mean? So what y'all think about this, man, with this beef right here? It's a lot of New York beef going on right now, man. Let me know in the comment section, though. I'll give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.